All right, how you doing? So my name's Owen, and my colleague Salah is going to be also presenting on this. And this is the WhatsApp Evercam bot. Just an introduction of kind of our team. So we've got Marco, myself, who are kind of trying to steer the direction for this. We've got Brennan, who's got about 15 years of experience, boots on the ground. And then the real heroes of this are Javi and Salah, who built the actual integration that we did here. Just an overview, in a previous job or a previous role, I used to train people on how to use apps quite a lot on construction sites. It's something that stuck with me. This is a phrase that I got from one of the guys who said I got into construction so I wouldn't have to deal with computers or stupid apps. It really resonated with me because I expect a lot of people like that, absolute masters in their trade, but don't want to be looking at their phones all day. They need to be looking at the site. So this is the problem. We have too many apps and not much time. There's a new app or a new program being installed or being introduced onto projects to make sure they get completed correctly. But we don't dedicate the time to technology. We don't want to, or we just don't have the time. It affects everybody, mostly boots on the ground. You don't want to be looking down, especially at your phone, for too long when you're trying to get the information. So you want to get that clear and as quickly as possible. But also affects client teams who want to see an overview of their project and don't want to learn a new program or find a new Excel or whatever they need to do that in such a short period of time. They need it quickly. We've heard it over and over again. Construction is slow to adapt to new technologies, so why not just use that in our favor and use a system that was already introduced 10 years ago and we're all familiar with. This is the current situation. We've got a different app for an individual app for individual functions. We've got daily logs as Procore. We've got live feeds like us or Earthcam. Truck reports are still done, usually in paper forms or delivery dockets. We've got countless snagging apps and that kind of thing. And what this actually looks like for the end user is we've got all these programs and all these apps that they're going to be looking at on a daily basis. To try and improve on that, we've created our hack to integrate with WhatsApp, to be able to have a simple conversation with the WhatsApp bot and integrate Procore, BIM, and as many apps as we can. At the moment, we've done it with our own and with almost there with Procore. And this is how it works. Web connects to your Evercam and your Procore accounts through WhatsApp and gives you a live snapshot of your project with a touch of a button. For the Evercam integration, we've got two functions. We've got camera live view, which you'll either select individual or multiple cameras that you want to see. For the gate reports, then we've used machine learning on site, so we have live site cameras on a lot of sites. We've used machine learning to to count those deliveries going in and out. What the bot will do, it'll send you the most recent image of a truck going in and a truck going out, which helps you with verifying deliveries and staying on track and scheduling. With the Procore, which is in demo mode still, we want to link to your Procore account through your Evercam or through just directly to Procore and access your daily logs and hopefully access photos as well. In doing that, then you'll be able to stay on track of your activities throughout the day. I'm going to hand over to Salah now, who's just going to run through how it actually all works.
Hello everyone, this is Radin Tauririt from Evercam. So the web bot is the backend is written in a Node application hosted in HoloQ. It uses the WVA Automate library, which started under the hood headless browser to connect to phone number, WhatsApp account. The chatbot extracts the phone from the received messages, then connects the Evercam API to get the information about the live view and the track report and send them back to the user. So when the session started, the chatbot responds with the expected user's questions by requesting to the Evercam API and send them back. The session will be saved in an S3 bucket, and that's it. So the overall architecture. So here is the chatbot instance that fires a Puppeteer instance that connects to the WhatsApp, receiving the messages, and connect back to Evercam API, get the responses from the API, and send them back to the user.
Okay, thank you, Salah. So this is just how it works. This is an overview of our workflow. It's actually quite long. You can't quite see it. But what I'm trying to get across here is that, there's a lot going on in the background here. But in reality, all we really want is show me that button. A simple A/B, send a text, and you get the information that you need. And with that, I'm going to hand over to a very small version of me to go through the actual demonstration. Hi, my name is Owen, and I'm going to give a quick tutorial on the WhatsApp Evercam bot that we've created for the AEC Hackathon. The purpose of this bot is to try and make communication simple between Procore and Evercam. First, what you need to do is you need to link your Evercam account to your mobile number, so you can just sign in. And once you've signed in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a settings tab where you can update your account details. Oh, sorry guys. Hi, my name is Owen, and I'm going to give a quick tutorial on the WhatsApp Evercam bot that we've created and set up here. You add the bot then to your contacts list. The mobile number that we've created and set up here is this one here. And you can see this is a business account, and it's linked to our Evercam information. Then simply just say hello, and the bot will start a conversation with you. There's a couple of options here. So we've got either Evercam or Procore. I'm going to select Evercam. And we've got three options under Evercam. We can view all of our live cameras, which are linked to your Evercam account. You can select a live camera or a gate report. I'll show the first one, which is just all cameras. This is going to pull a live image from every single one of your cameras at the exact time that you requested it. I can then just view the cameras, and it shows which one of the cameras is available. All these cameras are either 8 megapixel or 12 megapixel or higher. You can then just say OK, or start the chat again, and it'll bring you back to the start. So I want to go to Evercam again. In this case, I'm going to select B, where I can choose which camera I want. And again, I'm just going to choose camera number 1. And this time, it'll only give me a single image of the camera that I requested. Finally, I'll show you the gate report that we have set up. So say hello again. Go to A. I'll try it twice there. And finally, select C, and this is for the gate report. I then choose a camera which has a gate set up. So in this case, it's going to be the number 6. And the gate report is an in-out report for vehicles and deliveries. And it shows me the most recent vehicle that was received, and the time that it arrived and the time that it left. I also have open here, if I just click on this up tab here, this is the information that's being pulled. We can see the in time, the out time, and also the matching report. Finally, if I want to go to the other option, which is our Procore, I'm just going to say hello for one last time. And if I select Procore, this is going to pull your daily information, your daily logs that you've logged from throughout the day. All right, thank you, smaller version of me there. So then just to move on, sorry guys. You still with me? Yeah, okay. So just to move on then, I just want to hand back over to Salah, and he's going to go through kind of the build, what existed before, and what we built for the hack.
Yes, thank you, Owen. So the chatbot already started by Javier as a side project. I joined the project this week for the hackathon. I added the gate report, the gate report flow, and polished the code, and tried to add the Procore integration, and I ended up by making a dump data just to show that we can do it in the future. So that's it. So most of the project was done by Javier, and a lot of this is done by me during the hackathon week.
Thanks, Owen. Javier is actually on holidays now, so
Yes.
I had a lot to learn throughout that time, and a crash course. So to conclude, can this be implemented on Monday? Yes, and kind of. There is some things that need to be in place. We are pretty close with Procore integration. And at the moment, it feeds directly through our own application, Evercam. So it works with that, but you have to be with Evercam for that. The conclusion is that every project is different. We know that we have these new tools are necessary, but we don't all need to use them in the same capacity. Some people might just need to be able to see a visual, a quick visual of their project, or a list of their data logs. They don't need to see everything involved. Whatsapp's already being used on sites, whether we like it or not. It's embedded in everyone's lives, so it's a brilliant tool. Let's keep on using that instead of constantly updating our digital toolbox. And finally, just thank you to everybody. That's all.
Awesome.